Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 1 of what's going to be a new Let's Try here for a little while. Or it might turn out to be a long while in terms of how many episodes we make. But today we're starting a game that it's been out for a few years now, I think. Well, might actually be, several years at this point. It is a strategy kind of tactical RPG. I know that it's got like some really deep customization for your characters and stuff, and some really interesting mechanics that are rather unique. But I don't know a lot of details, and that's what we're going to learn today and beyond. So we're going to have some fun with this one. We'll be playing, this is episode 1 of Let's Try the strategy RPG, Forged of Blood by Critical Forge. So let's get it in, guys. We're going to have some fun and see what's what here, learn this game together, and start at the beginning.
The history of a people is often one of violence and death, of great triumphs and greater tragedies. Such is the grace of hindsight and age. Our world as we know it began with a small flicker of light and curiosity that flourished into an age of wonders and hope, followed by a millennia of peace, until finally we came into being. Strong and proud and utterly ruthless. But this is where their story starts. With a new age of innocence being born into a world forged of blood.
All right, pretty cool. Let's check this out, guys. See what we're in for here. Start with the settings. Turn VSync on. Epic everything. Looks good. Gameplay. Show tutorial. Show dialogue results. Difficulty presets. Low magic. The sword is mightier than magic. Recommended for those looking for a low fantasy setting. This mode offers the normal settings but with reduced magicite control. And then high magic. Magic reigns supreme, recommended for those looking to explore and exploit the wonders of magicite and our spellcrafting system. This mode offers the normal settings with increased magicite control. Huh. Hard is recommended for veteran players looking for a more challenging experience in Forged of Blood. Precise character building and personality management will be key to victory. Normal, a game of hard choices and harsher consequences. This is Forged of Blood as intended, recommended for players seeking an RPG experience that mimics the challenges of command. So we'll probably hit normal. What if we hit high magic? So that's an actual difficulty option, which is interesting. Magicite control. We don't know a lot about it. In normal, magicite control is 0%. Low magic, it's minus 50%. Oh, that's a plus. Okay, so plus 0%. Personality distance threshold. What? Personality changes, gold income, weapon ability point gain, Magorite control. Plus 100%. So we'll get into the keybinds as we go through the tutorial, I'm sure. I'm not sure what to do about this. Exploit the wonders of Magorite in our spellcasting system. Offers the normal settings with increased Magorite control. Let's just go for normal. It's as intended. And go from there. Audio. Credits. Okay, so I guess that's about it. There's not a lot of keybinds anyway. Additional info is left alt. Alright. Let's go, son. New game. Okay, we've got a choice here, I guess. No. Can only choose the War of Claims, it looks like. Step into the shoes of Prince Tavius Kanakan and shape the world of Attiras by your actions. This mode will challenge you to explore the stories of the three main factions while racing against the clock to win over the hearts and minds of the world. Uncover the various endings and explore the rich lore of Attiras as you take part in the War of Claims. Okay, we'll start with that. Difficulty settings. You can change the difficulty settings anytime in the game from the settings menu. That's good to know. We can always increase that Magorite control. But let's confirm it. Do you want to skip the intro? No.
Humankind has always been inferior to us. Their short lives driven by primitive survival instinct and immediate fancies rather than the nobler pursuits of our kind. That is why they serve us. And we, in turn, guide them for millennia. That all changed, of course. It started, as many tales often do, with an ordinary evening. A sleepy castle in the moonlight, a world on the brink. A royal family together for one final moment before. Fire, blood, and war. At the head of a new insurrection, the humans of Attiras have risen up against the rule of their betters, hell-bent on governing themselves into oblivion. Outnumbered and taken by surprise, defenders fell by the dozens, as the human swarm only grew in number. Amidst the chaos of the siege, a king stands with the last of his men. Sword in hand, the king uttered one final command to his aide. Quintus, see to my boys. And led his men in one final sally.
Pretty, a little bit emotional there. Was not expecting that. Some pretty, fierce drama. Alright, tutorial. Welcome to the world of Attiras. Humanity has risen up and they lay siege to your castle. You and your remaining guards attempt to make one final stand to allow your two sons to escape. To survey the battlefield, you can move the camera around using WASD, or by moving your mouse cursor to the edges of the screen. You can rotate the camera with Q and E to get a better angle on the terrain. You can zoom in and out by scrolling the middle mouse button up and down. Press G to reset the position. Camera position. In instances where the terrain or objects on screen obstruct your view, you can press F to turn on the transparency view. Okay. To move the mouse over an area marked by the blue movement indicators and click. Doing so will expend a move action. To cast a spell or use a targeted ability, click one of the icons on the control panel at the bottom of your screen. Note that all standard, yellow, and full red actions are targeted abilities and will only trigger when applied on a target. Quick, green, and move blue actions activate immediately when clicked on. Once selected, the ability will need to be targeted onto a tile. Move your mouse around to see the highlighted area you would like to cast your spell in. Click on the highlighted tile to activate the ability. The character's turn ends once all turn actions have been expended, or you may click on the end turn icon on the right of the control panel to end your turn at any time. Alright, here we go. The final stand of Aurelian Caenison. There can be no victory, but there can be glory in death. Survive as long as you can. King Aurelian Caenison must survive. Oh, the king must survive. So here we have the King's High Mage level 9. Can do Elodian's Blast, causes area of effect hit point damage. And Elodian's Chill deals hit point and initiative damage. So who are we up against here? The High Mage. Up against a skilled rebel irregular. Okay, it looks like it's going to spend our 1 point here. Wow, it'll take this guy completely out, it looks like. We have a nice combat log over here. King Slugger receives aura effects from Aurelian Juvar Caerkin. Armor class +4, accuracy +30. Let's go ahead and do this move. Elodian's Chill. Did not kill them. Took them down to very low, 18 out of 300. And the High Mage, did 282 migrated damage. Thermal Drain Xeno. Spell effect power 67. Initiative -10. Oh, now I can do like a quick action to step there, which is different from a move action in blue, so that's pretty interesting. Shift to another location, quick actions like a 5-foot step. Does not trigger an attack of opportunity unless you can intercept quick action. Let's just move back a little bit, I guess. And call it a turn. Or do we have to select someone next? Okay. Nope, here's the order. Cool. Every character on the battlefield will have a set of turn actions that can be used on their individual turns. I'm a little colorblind, but I can see the yellow and the green. Green quick actions can be used to move a very short distance by shifting and to activate quick action abilities. So you even get green abilities, which is cool. Blue move actions can be used to move within the tiles designated by the blue markers. Swap weapons or use to activate move action abilities. So that's very cool and versatile. Yellow standard actions can be used to attack, use targeted abilities, and cast spells. Note that quick actions can also use move and standard actions to activate, while move actions can use standard actions as well. Standard actions and attacks can only be used if there is a standard action available. So a green quick action could be an attack, a quick action, or shift, a move or move ability, or an attack or a standard action. A move ability could be a move ability or a standard action, but a standard action can only be a standard action. Interesting already. Right off the bat, something different. We have Hunter's Diligence. Causes attacks to apply agility damage. So instead of moving, we can go ahead and activate that. Nice. And we'll hamstring this one for 81%. Oh, snap. Daze +1 until end of turn. Did 298 damage. Wait, hit for 149 damage. We rolled a 298. Point times 0.5 from AC 10 versus penetration 0. Agility damage 6 for 6 turns. Magirite control damage 40 until end of turn. Untrained Rebel Battler. Oh, look at this. Nice little screen. We've got strength, dexterity, endurance, agility. Magirite control, drain and expel. Minimum damage and maximum damage. Hit points. Armor, superior steel heavy armor. Oh, this is going to be very cool. Look at the stats everywhere. I love it. I love stat heavy RPGs, as you guys probably know. Using a steel short sword of minor ice. Oh, I love it. Love it already. Rosewood shield of minor decay. Human. Starts off with 4 strength and endurance and 3 agility and dex. Level 4. We'll get into what the stats do. Over time. Wow, there's stats everywhere. Agility damage. So it took it down to 1. And agility increases mobility and dodge. And he's taking a -6 right now. Cool. Might as well look. Endurance increases health. Dexterity increases initiative. Accuracy and reflex save. Nice to see saves in there. And he's getting a -1 from superior steel heavy armor. And strength increases attack, health damage, and magirite control. Speed, initiative increases the frequency at which the character has a turn. So there's a whole speed thing going on. Mobility increases the distance moved per move action move. -2 from the heavy armor. Combat stance allows the character to enter combat stance at the end of turns with unused move actions. From combat stance level 1, and it's currently yes. Defensive stance allows for combat stance to become defensive stance during turns in which attacks are not made. That's also yes. Then we have defensive stats. Max health increases the amount of health damage that can be taken before death. Dodge increases the chance or decreases the chance of being hit. He's getting a +16 from battle training level 2. Stun Fortify increases the chance of resisting stun by a factor of value. His heavy armor is giving him a 1 there. Armor class decreases health damage taken by attacks and spells. +9 from the heavy armor, +1 from the shield. And reflex save increases the chance to take half health damage from spells. Very cool. Offensive, we have accuracy. Increases hit chance. His armor is lowering that, but other things are buffing that. Dexterity to accuracy increases accuracy by the value per dexterity. And strength to accuracy increases accuracy by this value per strength. That is awesome. Range, attack action range. Damage determines health damage per attack. Spell. It just says spell, 150%. No. There is nothing under spell for him. Alright, and over here we have the primary weapons. Character abilities. Short sword proficiency increases accuracy and causes attacks to apply bleeding. Oh man, battler training level 2. Increases dodge, and battler's taunt level 1. Increases initiative and causes attacks to apply bleeding at a cost to dodge. And then he has combat stances. Ending your turn with an unused move action will cause the character to enter into a combat stance, and combat stance increases accuracy. Fixed posture increases resistance. Defensive stance increases resistances. Defensive maneuvers increases shift. Yeah, I am into it already, guys. So let's get out of there. Let's check this enemy. Mobility abilities. Basic conditioning increases mobility. Evasive drills increases dodge. Advanced evasive drill increases dodge. Pathfinding drills increases mobility. Regular training Increases accuracy, attack supply bleeding. Irregular's attack level 1 increases quick actions and shift and causes attacks to apply bleeding at a cost to dodge. So we have different stats here. Initiative is -10. Interesting stuff. A skilled rebel irregular human. Alright, so we'll get more into this as time goes by, obviously. Now with our hunter, getting back to the game, doesn't have a move or standard action, but can still shift. And actually can shift several places. That's interesting as well. But we'll leave them in place. Unknown enemy turn. Armsman's Opener level 5 increases hit point damage and accuracy at a cost to armor class. Damage plus 500, armor class -5, accuracy plus 25. So if we come down here to finish this guy off, Oh, so we can double move for a move action ×2, may trigger an attack of opportunity. But we can actually... Oh, look at the bodies strewn about. I didn't even notice that at first. We can double move for a move action and a shift action. See, I'm having trouble with the yellow. We can't do the opener, but can we double move an attack? And I notice when I click that, there's that shield that appears down there. I'm not sure what that means. 1 second, guys. And this is a level 12 Aurelian Juvar Kaanakan. King's Executioner. Doesn't this guy have to live? A Juvarian. Starts off with 7 strength, endurance, agility, and dexterity. Juvarians are naturally attuned to the use of Magorite, adding +10 to their Magorite control. Level 12. Wow, this dude is pretty serious. Drain Mastery. Flawed Thermal Magorite. Exceptional Adamantium Shield of Fire. Cool, high stats. Mithril heavy armor, oh my gosh. Spell, Drain Magorite Control 46, increases the power of drain spells that can be cast. Expel, Magorite Control, increases the power of expel spells that can be cast. I'm not seeing spells anywhere, but we'll figure it out. Oh, so if I hit left alt, it shows us places where we can get bonuses to defense. Doesn't seem to have a spell to cast. So, is that... No, that's green. So that's shift. No, that's not. Now I'm confused because I thought shift was green. Oh, it takes a yellow to double move. Oh, so there's no way to wait, I guess. Swap to Flawed Thermal Magorite for a move action. Okay. Aha. Elodian's Chill and Elodian's Blast. Area of effect. Hit point and initiative damage. And we have 2 casts with this. Oh, it'll hit both. Nice, son. Boom. I love it. Just like that. So we'll end the turn. Success so far, but there's unknown enemies. Here comes somebody. And here's the King's Executioner. Executioner's Stance increases critical hit chance and accuracy at a cost to initiative. Crit chance plus 10%, initiative -1, accuracy +5. Executioner's Swing increases damage and crit hit chance at a cost to initiative. Damage plus 250. Critical hit chance 10%, initiative -1. So to do that, it takes that yellow one, okay. That's a double move, really? Okay, that's a blue move right there.
Tactically sound.
And let's do the Executioner's Swing. We can't do that. Oh, I messed up. Is there an undo button? I was supposed to go. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh, can I switch weapons? To a longbow? That's not going to help. I can't attack here. Is there some kind of weird range thing on this? It's a superior Dreamstone Great Axe of Lesser Ice. Range is 3 to 4. Oh. This homie's got a lot of stuff going on too. And we'll look at these individually for like... This is just like a story battle to start the game. We'll get into that as we play and play more episodes. I don't know what to really do. Except maybe... Can I swing? I can't swing here or something. Let's just do the stance thing. Executioner stance. And then we'll just pass our turn.
What are your orders?
King Slugger. Brisk Hammer Strike. Increase accuracy and quick actions at a cost of hit point damage. So it's more accurate but does less damage. And you get a quick action point. Slugger's Precision increases penetration and accuracy. But can I just come down and attack? It's a little confusing at the start here. So actually, this is a double move. Blue move. Alright, let's come here. I have an idea. Let's come right here and use that. Accuracy plus 10, penetration plus 2. Let them come. Somebody. Alright, magic in Attiras is derived from a special stone called magirite, which works by pushing and pulling energy from the environment and alters it into their specific attunement. At the start of each battle, any equipped magirite will be at a neutral charge. Casting a drain spell will put it at a negative charge, which will require an expel spell to be cast before another train spell can be used. When casting a spell, the effect will be placed on the highlighted tiles rather than a character. Characters in the affected tiles will then have their own individual checks for each spell. Note that in combat, it can be advantageous to swap your weapons depending on the tactical situation. In this battle, the king and his royal guard are equipped with primary and secondary weapons. If you wish, you can expend a move action to swap his weaponry during his turn. Okay, and here we have the King's High Mage. Sweet. We can't cast that. We'll have to cast... So actually, let's get in a better position here to cast this. And that's going to take yellow, so we can't double move. Maybe move there. So you can move, then you can shift the same turn. Still not sure what that shield is all about down over there, but we can't quite reach them without hitting our peeps. Okay, so what if we shift then? Shift up 1. Yeah, it's not going to help. Oh, it did help a little. No. It would hit our person and do a lot of damage. So... time to just wait or swap to Masterwork Mithril Battle Axe. Oh my gosh. That's the High Mage, son. In battle, the Fog of War will obscure enemies that you cannot encounter, though you'll still be able to survey the terrain around you. Visibility is shared by all members of your party, and this will be key in using your ranged characters effectively, as all weapon attacks and abilities can only target enemies that are in their line of sight. So actually, if it's shared by all members of the party, if you get a line of sight with your footman type dude, or your knight, that means that potentially you have a range, or you have a line of sight with your ranged characters now. Automatically, I think. Line of sight is measured by a straight line drawn from a single character to its intended target. On the battlefield, large objects like buildings and terrain that cross this line will block vision and the ability to target beyond it, while smaller objects like trees, barricades, and statues provide cover to varying degrees. Okay. Note that Magirite spells can be cast on tiles within the Fog of War, provided that the caster is in range. Oh, you probably still have to be in range as well. Here's the King's Hunter. Straight line, we cannot attack there. This looks like a solid move no matter how you slice it. Oh, and it shows the little symbols above their head that they'd be in range. Hunter's Diligence level 3 causes attacks to apply agility damage. Let's head right there. And 86% versus 82%. Okay, it also highlights on the bar up there when their next turn is. So let's focus on this guy. Boom. And turn. The final stand of the king. Cover objects like trees, barricades, and statues. Provide cover for you and your enemies on the battlefield. Categorized as full and partial cover. Cover objects work by decreasing the chance to hit on an attack that intersects with the cover object. So that would be yellow full, blue partial. Note that cover effects are applied in any direction as long as a direct line can be drawn through the tile in which the object resides. Okay. Press the Alt key for additional tactical context like attack range, cover object health, and spell effects on tiles. So you can break cover objects in some cases and spell effects on tile. Go forth and defend your home. Good luck. Cool. We'll hit Alt. And this is Aurelian Juvar Canakin. Oh, this is the king. King Aurelian Canakin. Okay. Elodian's Chill. So this might knock down his initiative to where we can take him out before he gets a turn. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Nope, he didn't drop from the initiative. And king can shift over, I guess. Yeah. Still has a blue move turn. Oh. And I guess the magic can be used indefinitely? Oh, those are just the hotkey numbers, 1 and 2. Yeah, so let's just keep him right there for now. They can't move upstairs very well. enemy. Missed. Haha. Now we can get a shift back here. It's not gonna trigger an enemy's attack of opportunity. And then we can Executioner swing. 406 to 596 damage. What? Crit multiplier times 3. Boom, son. That was satisfying. Executioner stance. Critical chance 10%. Initiative -1. Accuracy +5. No. Yeah, I'll do that. So this person, King Slugger, can switch to an impeccable steel short sword, brisk hammer strike. That's gonna use our attack action. We'll move, so we'll just protect the king, shift over, and just chill there. Slugger's precision. How long does that last? Is that a stance? I don't think it is. It uses a movement turn. Oh, look at this. +2 until end of phase. Penetration. Accuracy +10 until end of phase. Cool. Just end the turn. Oh yeah, we're gonna love this one, guys. I'm really digging it so far. Hope you guys are too. Let's see what we've got here. Uh-oh. Bringing in the troops. Initiative damage to our peeps for some reason. Elodian's Blast. We'll hit those two for big damage. Let's go, son. Let's do it. You can still move and shift afterwards. Oh, did not do much damage. Wonder why that was. Thermal expel base. The power was only 48 with a -10. So this person probably can't jump up here, so we can just shift away and be safe. And we'll call it a day there. Mithril Battle Axe. No. But I can see situations where I'd want to shift if I thought that the next turn from an enemy would engage me in melee. That way I keep my move turn the next time. Next turn. Agility damage +6 for a move turn. Sure. Days +1. Okay, we can still shift. It's fine up there. Looks like we're going to make a successful last stand. Here goes the king. Who's up here actually? Can do Elodian's Blast again. And bong bong. Did not do that much damage on this guy. Wonder why that is. Spell power was only 51. It was 27 on the Valiant Rebel War Herald. Oh, level 6. This person's a bit stronger. That'd be awesome if we could make our own peeps, like as we play the campaign. Because I don't think we're going to be using this king or anything if it's the last stand. I don't see resistances here. Spell dampening 10. Ah, that's why it was -10. Decreases spell effect power in this square by this value. And he gets that from his superior steel heavy armor of minor warding. Plus he gets 15 damage reduction from the same heavy armor, which reduces health damage taken by attacks. Fortitude increases the chance to resist status and spell effects. Plus 7 from the same heavy armor. Reflex save. Oh, this is so cool, guys. I know I've said it a million times, but... Oh, with his mobility, moving does not trigger attacks of opportunity, and he can bypass his ally, move through tiles occupied by an ally. They thought of everything, son, for this game. This is crazy. Absolutely wild. I am so impressed so far. Alright, do we want to shift him away from danger? Or even move him away from danger? Let's just shift up for now. And can we see how much they can move? Oh yeah, it shows on the map there. No, can they move that far? Maybe. This would have sent the turn. Enemies are beginning turns and moving. Wow, there's a lot of unknown enemies, it looks like. But all of them moving. Alright, our hunter again. This guy has a turn coming up. Let's just pop him off there for 100%. Boom. And... shift so you don't get an attack of opportunity in case he double moves up here. Okay.
We fight for all.
Missed. Burst camera strike, accuracy, quick action point, which we don't need. Slugger's precision. Can we just do a regular attack? Yeah, let's do Slugger's precision. Hit chance 73%. Alright, let's go, son. Boom. Oh! What happened there? Second attack. First attack, second attack. I don't know why that happened. I guess they just get 2 attacks naturally. With Warhammer proficiency? Slugger training increases penetration. Huh. That was wild. I guess we'll figure that out as we go. Did a nasty second attack. Damage roll 522. Hit for 304. Yeah, that was cool. Would it benefit us to shift and block this guy in, I wonder? Is there a flanked type status? Might as well. Offensive stance and took initiative damage again. Can't attack him right there, right? Has to shift back again. An executioner's swing, damage plus 250. Oh, 2240 on a crit. Oh my gosh. Initiative damage 3 until end of turn. Don't know what that's about. Wow. So we are rocking-ish right now. We can't see any of them though. Huh. get that off there. So I guess they're just slowly coming up. I guess we can just wait our turn until they all move up here. I like that you can move the camera still during enemy turns. It's a nice little quality of life feature. This battle's not meant to be won. You've ensured the future of your bloodline by ensuring the escape of your children. Press the end tutorial button when you're ready to rest and accept your fate. Aww. It's not meant to be won. So that's what I mean. It's just a story battle. We're probably not going to keep any of these units or anything. Start at level 1 with our peeps. Let's see if it passes a big test of saving during a combat. Please, Lord. Oh, don't say it ain't so. If I quit, is it going to let me save, I wonder? Abandon game and go back to main menu. You can't save during combat? Oh, that is such a bummer for a let's try or let's play. But since this battle's almost over, we can end the tutorial and accept our fate. So let's go, son. A win, but not really. Killed in action, the king. The other peeps survived, I guess. Alive, 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 alive. And it shows status, character, and the loot they're wearing. Weapon skill point gain. And general skill points gain. That's pretty cool.
Theirs was a valiant stand by any measure.
Yeah, it was.
Nearly unmatched in single combat, the king and his men held their ground against the unrelenting mass of humanity. Each life given willingly, each sacrifice stubbornly prolonging the inevitable. The king is dead. Long live the king. And so begins their story.
Cool. Very, very cool. Look at this. Are you kidding me? It's going to be a big hand-drawn world map. Alright, so we're going to go through this and then save as soon as we can. But High Commander Quintus Grippa. Daylight at last. We've made it. Levian, Tavias, you should know that your father's last act was to make sure that you both make it here. Loyalist refugee. My princes, Commander Quintus. The king's stand was a testament to the man he was. You have our condolences and our eternal gratitude. Let us repay his sacrifice in kind. Take these provisions and be on your way. The rest of us will scatter and create tracks to confuse any would-be pursuers. Arcus Harless. Commander Quintus, allow me to accompany you and the young princes. The king spared me from his fate. Now let me give my life to his heirs. Very well. My princes, take the moment to rest and look over this map. Oh my gosh. What? It's beautiful. Wow. This is an amazing game so far, guys. And we're only in episode 1. Judging by the position of the sun and the body of water to the south, the tunnels must have led us under the river and into Volcariat. From here, I say we make for Genevan Castle. Prince Levy and Canakin. That old ruin. Whoa, it's huge too. That ruin is your ancestral home, and the only place in which your safety can be guaranteed. We can rally those who are loyal to your family there until then we have a long march ahead. And how do you propose we get there? Wow. With one foot in front of the other, dear boy. Come, we'll need supplies and weaponry for the road ahead. There should be a small Red Guard supply cache nearby. Wow. Fine, you take point, Tavius. Young monarchs being expendable and all. The king is dead, the castle has fallen, and the surviving heirs must now make their way to Geneven Castle. This is the strategic map. From here, you will command your characters and guide them across the world of Attiras. The surviving heirs, their mentor, and a loyal guardsman now make up your first party, as marked by the wooden pawn on the map. On your journey to find a safe refuge from the war, you will encounter many opportunities to take on quests. Quest markers will dot the landscape, and the choice to engage will be yours. With your party pawn always selected, you'll be able to traverse the map by left-clicking on any of the quest markers. Go ahead and click on the first available marker to activate the quest. Note, this tutorial and the expanded lore of Attiras will be accessible to you at any time via the codex. It has a codex. Oh my gosh. You can access the codex by clicking on this icon on the strategic and tactical layers of the game. Strategy and tactical. Oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna love this. So we'll get into this next time, but I want to thank you guys for joining me. Oh my gosh. This is crazy, yo. Crazy. And look at all this stuff. Character sheets, weapon ability trees. Alright, we'll get into all this next time. So I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Or maybe not as much, but close to it, hopefully. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would also let me know that you'd like to see more. So I'd really appreciate that. And I hope to see you guys next time as we head into episode 2. Yeah, I can see us playing this for quite a while. I am thoroughly impressed so far. And I'm sure it's going to hold up, so we will check this out more next time. So hope to see you guys then. If you'd like to support my channel a little bit more, you can become a member here on YouTube or patreon.com/fluent. I'd be very hyped if you chose to do that, but it's all good either way. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So until then, yeah, now we can save. That's the only downer so far, is that, you know, there's no save in combat apparently, or even a save on exit or something, but all good. Until next time, guys, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. Maybe there is a save on exit, because it gave me that same note there about abandoning the game. I'll test that, and we'll see. But, much love, peace, and joy, and live well, stay well, and be well. Said that backwards. But, I'll see you guys then. Ciao for now.